Oblivion. The Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion. It's an RPG, a role-playing game, for those that don't know what RPG is, which is probably no one. It's an interesting game. I like it. I'm going to play it. I don't know if I should... should I see the cutscenes? Because this
I
first
was
cutscene...
born 87 years ago.
Nah. This first cutscene has nothing interesting, so I'll just skip it. Like a bitch. Alright, so... First things first. Oblivion is one of the better Elder Scrolls games in my opinion. And I know people are gonna bitch about it, but I don't care. Honestly, just play what you like. Suffice it to say, it's all personal opinion. So, you know. Anyway, I like Oblivion. I like the progression in Oblivion. I love passive things. And so pretty much all of the progression in Oblivion is passive. You don't have talent trees like in Skyrim. And the magic system is simplified, comparing it to Morrowind. Morrowind was where it's at for most people. I hate Morrowind. Hate the game. Can't stand it. Love Oblivion, love Skyrim, love Daggerfall. But I do think that Skyrim was the most enjoyable for me because it's also the easiest when it comes to... It's an entry level. It's also... I mean, it's the tendency of the gaming industry. As we've evolved, as the gaming world kept evolving, games kept becoming easier. So it was, of course, Skyrim would be an easier game to get into in comparing to the older games like Daggerfall, who has an insane entry level, where you're just thrown to the wolves. And there's stuff that you literally cannot kill because your weapons don't do damage to them. You need a specific type of weapon, and it's a true sandbox. And I love Daggerfall, but I do think Oblivion has a nice balance of things, and that's pretty much it. I think I like the passiveness, and you will understand it as I progress in the game, as I explain things. First things first, let's pick the race. So I'm gonna see a lot of Khajiit as soon as I start clicking because I have a mod that's elsewhere, so you can go to, I think it's a city in elsewhere, which is the Khajiit land, because I love furries. Look at this. Oh man. So these guys are intelligent, quick, and agile. Because they're all Khajiit. What am I saying? I'm going to go with Nords, because Skyrim belongs to the Nords. They are resistant to cold, highly talented warriors. So, perfect. As for the face, I don't really care about the face. So, sorry. I'll just leave it as is. This is my least favorite part because I usually just speed through it. It's like, boom, Nord. So I sometimes pick the haircut, but that's pretty much it. As for name, I'll call him Prisoner. I always call my characters Prisoner because they're all prisoners. In the Elder Scrolls games, you always start as a prisoner. Let's see what this lovely fella has to say.
A Nord, I guess, right? So strong. But you can't bend steel, can you, boy? You can't do anything to get out of here.
Look who's talking. You're locked up in here with me. You'll probably be the one getting executed because I am the protagonist. So I am getting the fuck out of here. While you, my friend, are gonna stay there.
That's right.
I have by the way, this is not my normal voice. I have a massive cold right now. It's not Corona, so don't go clicking off the video, okay? Just relax. I am just... My voice is very nosy. It's like I'm speaking through my nose. I'll also snivel every now and then, which is also a lovely sound to hear. Just someone doing this. It's just wonderful, right?
Now is to get you to safety. What's this prisoner doing here? This cell is supposed to be off limits.
Off limits.
Usual mix up with the watch.
It wasn't my choice, lady. I didn't choose to be here.
Stand back, prisoner. He won't hesitate to kill you if you get
Okay,
in
I'll
his way.
stand back. Then they just lock you in place. I don't have feet.
Stay put.
Oh my god.
Good. Let's go.
I don't even have any
We're not out of
feet.
this yet.
You. I've seen you.
You did? Whatever it is
Let
you
me
saw
see
me
your
do,
face.
it wasn't me.
You are the one from my dreams.
I am?
Then the stars were right.
You was dreaming about me?
And this
Do you dream
is
about
the
men?
day.
Burly?
Gods give me
Northmen?
strength. Assassins attacked my sons, and I am next.
You look pretty cheery
My blades
for someone who's
leading me
talking
out
about
of
his
the
sons
city on
dying.
the secret
He was
escape
like,
route.
my sons got attacked
By
and I'm
chance,
next.
The entrance to that escape route leads through your cell.
Who are you?
I am your emperor, Uriel Septim. By the grace of the gods, I serve Tamriel as her ruler.
Tamriel is a
You
she.
are a citizen of Tamriel, and you too shall serve her in your own way.
Why am I in jail? Why am I in jail?
Perhaps the gods have placed you here
Oh, come
so
on, I
that
have
we
to.
may
I,
meet.
I must have done something.
As for what
As in,
you
I
have
probably
done,
got into a
it
bar
does not
fight with
matter.
someone after
That
drinking a
is
few
not what you will be remembered
mugs
for.
of mead, and I caved someone's head in, and I went to jail so I could fulfill my destiny.
You will find your own path. Take care. There will be blood
I
and
know all
death
the
before
major
end.
playthrough YouTubers
Sire, we
read
must keep moving.
dialogue and whatnot. I will try to read dialogue myself when I remember. I just kept clicking on the dialogue options. Maybe I'll do my own voice acting. You are? Okay. Okay, so a quick overview. This is me. This guy looks like he fucks. Let's be honest. Look at his size. So, race Nord, birth sign and class we are going to be picking shortly. 100 health, 60 magic, 170 fatigue. Health is health, magicka is magicka, fatigue is stamina. It's used when you attack, it's used when you jump. You know the drill. These are my stats. I picked Nord, so usually Nord starts with the most points in strength, endurance, and luck. I'm 50, 50, 50 in these three. Strength and endurance are the ones I want. I don't care about the rest. I could go into personality, speechcraft. There's a class, not the birth sign, a class that gives you a bit of extra progression into speechcraft, and it also gives me stats I want as a basic warrior, which is I'm going to be a basic warrior with heavy armor and a two-handed weapon. But anyway, that's for later. So just have in consideration that your race will determine your starting stats. Strength in this game also governs your carry weight. So the more strength I have, the more stuff I can carry. And you have what's called the major skills, and these are the ones that progress passively, and affect you passively, meaning you don't develop abilities from them. Spells are considered, like you can consider spells abilities. You have to use spells in order to progress in these major skills, and still from destruction you get basically you get the ability to cast better spells. I don't know if this also gives you, if this for instance reduces the cost of magicka to cast a spell. I don't know if it does. I don't think so. I think it's all you do is you unlock the ability to use better spells, because as you level in destruction you will most likely level at the same time in intelligence, and this is what gives you more magicka. And willpower is how quickly you regenerate magicka by yourself. So these two, you're going to progress in these as you level up, and the leveling system is, I wouldn't say weird, but I'll say that it's not common. Basically, you level up as you level skills. You don't level up in the classic term of experience, meaning if I kill an enemy, I don't get experience to my level. If I kill an enemy, I get experience from killing him with a blunt weapon, so I progress in blunt, and if I take a couple of hits, I'll progress in heavy armor too, and when these level up, meaning if these go from 15 to 16, then there will be progress in the level. And eventually I will progress in a few of these skills, and as I progress, they will contribute to this bar, and when this bar fills up, you level up. You go to sleep, and you can put points in some stats you pick. Some will receive points by themselves as you pick your class, meaning I'll pick warrior, so when I level up I will always get points in strength and endurance. If that class, you'll see as I pick the class, but basically you will always get points in certain stats from the class you've picked. Factions, and this is just a stat screen. So for now, there's this. You move faster with your weapon sheaths. I don't have a weapon right now, and my armor is extremely light, so as you can see I move really fast and jump really far. Heavy armor will slow me down considerably, so sorry. Heavy armor will slow me down considerably, but as I progress in the heavy armor major skill, I will eventually start moving faster and faster, even though I'm wearing heavy armor. Oh! Here come the enemies! I'll just... Is he dead? Are they dead? I helped. Do they have anything? Yeah, they have potions. Gimme, 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 gimme. No. I will take my first weapon from this. From Captain Renault. This is the inventory menu. I'm not allowed to explain there. Oh, for some reason she has a short sword. Oh! This is weird. She usually has like a long blade. Now it's a wakizashi. That's weird. I'm used to beginning. Every time I start a new game, she gives me a long blade, and now it's a wakizashi. This is weird. In Oblivion, unlike Skyrim, in Oblivion it doesn't matter if you use one-handed or two-handed weapons. The type of weapon is governed by a specific major skill, meaning if you use swords or daggers, they're governed by the blade skill. If you use axes or hammers, it's governed by the blunt skill. For some reason they consider axes as a blunt weapon. I don't know. Ask them. Either way, it doesn't matter if you're using a one-handed weapon or two-handed weapon, you will get the same progress, meaning that a warrior will always find a good weapon to use. If you find a good one-handed sword and you suddenly want to swap to one-handed weapon, you can. If you want to play half the game without a shield and all of a sudden decide, oh no, I want to start using a shield now. For some reason I picked up arrows and now I don't know how to throw them off. Either way, if you all of a sudden decide that you want to use a shield, you can, because shield is governed by block, so you can either block with your weapon and go up in block, and eventually if you just want to use a shield, you can swap to a shield and it will still be extremely valuable, unlike Skyrim where it locks you out. Because if you spend half the game, go like up to level 20 or 20 something, and never use a shield and never put points into the block talent tree, and then all of a sudden decide, oh, I want to use a one-handed weapon and a shield. Well, I mean, you're gonna get massive diminishing returns because you didn't use it up to that point, and you've spent your points into stuff like two-handed weapons because they have different talent trees. So I love the freedom that Oblivion gives you. You can use one-handed to 200 weapons. The game doesn't care about it. There's a tutorial here with the bow. You can pick up the bow and then it tells you to shoot it at this bucket. I don't care about it, so I will advise you to get the game. The game's extremely cheap. I've got mine on Good Old Games, GOG. So play for yourself. Maybe play along with me. Why not? I'm gonna get so many comments of people that know so much more about the game than I do. It's not even funny. People screaming at me. What the hell are you doing? Okay, so these rats are running from this monstrous thing, this abomination called a zombie. I completely forgot about this. Let me just, sorry. I need to start equipping my heavy armor so I can start leveling up in heavy armor. I think you level up in heavy armor by getting hits. I really do need to do a bit of research because I'm pretty sure I'm doing a lot of crazy talk. I was gonna say that you progress by just wearing heavy armor, but I'm pretty sure that's not true. My athletic skill has increased. Athletics is I'm pretty sure that athletics has to do with my attack, doesn't it? No, it's run and swim fast and regenerate. Oh, okay, so it's just moving. Acrobatics has to do with jumping, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, jump, avoid damage when falling great distances, and jump long distances. And athleticism is just from going places, walking or running. I'm going to heal myself. Spells, which are here. You start with 2 spells from your race, Nordic Frost and Woad. I can put Woad in my radial bar and heal minor wounds. They are always locked to a certain key. They don't occupy one of your hands like they do in Skyrim. So what you do is you equip it and you have a dedicated... Sorry, I need to equip my helmet too. Man, I look awesome. Iron greaves and sandals. You equip it and then it's always in a dedicated key. In this case it's C. I think that's the default key. And you press C. Bam. And even if it doesn't heal you, you can use it and you will go up in restoration. So you can just abuse it. Meaning you can use use it until you spend all of your magicka, and then you can rest, and when you wake up, I'm pretty sure your magicka comes back, so you can just keep spamming. I'll try it sometime. You can just keep spamming the spell and go up in restoration. If you want to do it the little bitch way. If you want to be a man like me, you'll do it by playing the game. I say, as I considered a lot the idea of starting with a bit more gold than you start usually. Just putting a console command and starting with more gold. And I call other people pussies. More lockpicks, these are always useful. I'm sorry, see? I just sniveled and I almost got myself doing it. I tried, guys. I tried really hard. I say guys, but this is probably only going to be seen by one person, which is my sister. But that's okay. I'm doing this for her. She's far away in Denmark, and I miss her dearly. I wish she was here. And her cool boyfriend. How can I not mention the best boyfriend? Come on, come on, come on, Goblin. You know you want to activate it, which is one of the lamest traps I've ever seen, because it's really difficult for him to get caught by it. Doesn't even come here. It's like it only works if it's you and if you're rushing through the area, because you spring the trap and then okay, you get a mouthful of this. But if you make the enemy activate it, nothing happens because it just keeps going forward and it doesn't touch him at all. Great. Oh, maybe I should take that ribcage. It's decoration. I'm so sorry. I'm a sick boy. In general, and also in terms of health right now. Okay. Man, these locks are easy, I say. When it gets, all it needs is to get to average, where it's like 3 of the locks you have to open. Oh man, that's not fun at all. I'm not good with those things, so you will see a lot of what's called struggling. More lockpicks, cool. This chest is open. More potions. I could put potions into my radial menu. Maybe I should actually. Yeah, weak potions of healing. So number 5. I put them in those numbers. I haven't picked 1 or 2 yet because I usually save them for weapons. Speaking of weapons, this guy has one weapon from one of the mods I have installed, which is a machete with 2 T's for some reason. Why does it have 2 T's? That's not how you spell machete. Pretty sure. Cool looking. See? Very cool looking. I think it's from Immersive Weapons. Nice little mod. I've always been a massive fan of immersive weapons. Used the mod in Skyrim and Weapons of the Third Era as well, and here too in Oblivion. I don't have a lot of mods installed. I have some mods for magic to improve the magic system in Oblivion, which is very, in my opinion, bare bones. And I have cloaks. I'm pretty sure. I think it's cloaks. I have the Elsewhere mod, which allows me to go to a land in Elsewhere, which is the land of the furries. Let me just pick up a few things. Repair hammers, cool. Basically what the tutorial was saying was repair hammers are used to repair your equipment. And if you use it, you go up in the armorer skill. And the more you use it, the more you repair your armor, the better you'll get at repairing it, and the more value for each repair hammer you will get. This guy has rat meat. Iron Tanto. Let me just kill these guys. Because it's progress toward my skills. Man, see? Jumping increases my acrobatic skill. I'll just cheat my weapon so I can move a little faster. Man, can you tell? This is my very first video ever. I promise I'll get better at this. Promise. I say. Then I post like 5 videos that I give up. Story of my life. Oh, I caught up to them. What's up? Oh, here they come. Where are they? Let me at them. Another potion. Kill him. You might be working with the assassin. Now you come to that conclusion.
No, he is not one.
After getting me off my own cell, letting me walk behind them.
Come closer.
I mean, they did
prefer
tell me I
not
couldn't
to have
move
to shout.
beyond that point or whatever. But now they decide I might be a danger.
Understand why I trust you. They've not seen what. How can I listen?
You know the 9? Yeah, I know the 9. They're
I've
like,
served the 9
the
all
gods.
my days, and the skies. I know.
come on, just tell me my birth sign. So, your birth sign, as you can see, are simple bonuses to specific main stats. I'm going to play a warrior, so I'm going to pick the warrior birth sign, which grants a bonus of 10 points to my strength and endurance abilities. Okay?
The signs I read show
What about me?
your stars are
Now
not
he's going to say
mine.
that today the warrior,
Today,
yeah,
the
just
warrior
he's going
shall
to
prove a
confirm
star.
my choice. Can you see my
My
fate?
dreams
Please
grant
don't.
me
I don't want to
no
know when I die.
opinions of success. There come, but in your face,
With an arrow to the
behold
knee.
the sun
That joke is
with such
so
hope, and with the
overdone.
promise of
And I did it
no
anyway.
traces of my triumph.
So,
In this, I am blessed to see the hour
yeah,
of
he's happy he's
my,
gonna
to
die.
face my
For some reason,
approaching
this
fate.
guy's, I don't know.
I go to my grave.
I don't know what his problem is. But
You
he's
shall
like,
fall.
okay, then I'm gonna die, but at least I know when. I got 10 extra points to strength, 10 extra points to endurance. And when I pick my class, which is gonna be after like very close to the end of the tutorial, I will pick my class, and the class will basically decide which stats always get points when I level up. And you will understand it better when I level up, because it'll be easier to understand. Oh, I need to wait for them to open the door.
You may as well make yourself
Useful. Okay, give me that torch. Now you give me a torch, even though I could have picked it up like 20 minutes ago. I don't want to ask him questions. I don't care about him. I don't like the blades. Bunch of righteous pricks. Let's see, am I close to leveling? Not at all. You only get progress into leveling if you go up a point in one of your major skills, and I haven't. I'm almost up to 16 in heavy armor, and then I'll get a bit of progress to my next level. I am also running out of time for this first part. I was going to finish this video when we go into the sewers, which is pretty much when the tutorial ends. So let's see if I play a bit more up until that point. I wasted a lot of time talking about stuff that you probably don't care. I love how the Emperor is in danger, but he runs towards it. My guy. There's a man with cojones. Look at him just facing his assassins. Kensei is not a warrior. Oh, they were trying to attack a guy behind me. Oh my god. I'm doing this and I could have just pressed take all. I am the worst when it comes to doing things effectively. Oh my god, I can't believe they went back. Oh no, really? They came back to the beginning of the room only to go thanks guys. It's like the Todd Howard clip on like I don't know, I think it was E3 or something, and he's speaking to the audience saying, I read it on the internet that our games have bugs. Like he's joking about it because it's so quirky that Elder Scrolls games always come out with bugs. I read it on the internet, so it must be true. He says it exactly like this. Like, oh. But he says it in such a way that it's, oh, you love it. It's so endearing. How our games always have bugs. Then he got to a point where they kept releasing games with bugs, and he got to the Fallout 76 point where the bugs became unplayable messes that would just screw up your game and lock you out of progression completely, and then it's no longer quirky. That's okay.
They're behind us. Wait here, sire. Wait here with the Emperor.
I love how they just dragged him to the spot where he needs to be, because he needs to be in this spot, and if he's not in that spot, the dialogue with him will not start. It needs to be in a specific. Oh, I love when he did these zoomies.
Stand against the Prince of Destruction and his mortal servants.
Okay.
He must not have
the Prince of Destruction he's talking about is Molag Bal, one of the Daedric princes. Now he's gonna get killed. Oh no! I love how he just stood there and took his death like a man. I can't loot him. That's a shame. Give me that. Now he's gonna speak to me.
We failed. I failed.
Yeah, you did fail.
The blades are sworn to protect the Emperor. Now he and
yeah, you missed. You failed. It's like these guys are the bodyguards of the Emperor. They failed completely because the Emperor is dead. His sons are dead. So wow, talk about this is grounds for having the entire blades executed because they failed their job completely.
Strange. He saw something in you. Trusted you.
You're trusting me
They
too,
say
even
it's
though
the
I'm
dragon
saying
blood
this to
that
you and you were
flows through the
not
veins
present
of
for
every
my
septim.
conversation with the Emperor.
They
I
said
could
no
have
one
been the
will
one
mess
to
with
kill him and take the amulet.
The amulet of kings
But
is
I
a
mean,
sacred symbol
he
of
did
the
talk. He
Empire.
did tell me about
The
Joffrey, and
amulet has
I
power.
wouldn't be able to
He
know
loves
about Joffrey. So
Joffrey?
yeah,
Nothing I
that's
ever heard about.
they
But
they.
Joffrey would be the
Some of the
although
writing
you may
in the Elder Scrolls games is really stupid, but
first
this
you
is
need
one
to
that
get
gets
out of here.
saved
Through
because
that
I mean,
door
yeah,
must
I
be the
couldn't
entrance to
be
the
able to know
sewers
about
past the
Joffrey.
locked gate.
So,
That's where we were heading.
but the first parts of, oh, he
It's a
gave you the
secret
amulet
way
of
out
kings,
of
and
the
I'm telling
Imperial
him
City.
this, and
Or
he
it was
wanted to
supposed
kill
to be
me
secret.
because he thought I was working
Here,
with the
you'll
assassins.
need this
But
key
I
for the
tell
last
him,
door into the
oh,
sewers.
the Emperor gave me the amulet, and he's like, oh, okay.
There are rats and goblins down there. But from what I've seen of you, I'm guessing you're an experienced knight. Am I right?
And now we pick our class. The major skills of your class will start higher than your other skills. You will increase your level by raising these major skills. So, he is suggesting me the knight. Favorite attributes are strength and personality. These are the two main stats that will always get points when I level up. And these are the skills that will start with more points. I'm not going to pick the knight, because I don't want the favorite attributes to be strength and personality. I could go for personality and speechcraft, which would make some stuff easier in the game, but I want the warrior, because I want strength and endurance to be the main stats. Armor, athletics, blade, block, blunt, end-to-end, envy armor. Perfect. You can also do your own custom class. There's plenty of choices, to be honest. Unless you're one of those insane min-maxers, you will probably find what you want to be in one of these. And they also, in my opinion, have wonderful illustrations. I love this. The warrior. I want to be the warrior,
I
yes.
wasn't far off.
In any case, rats and goblins
will
won't give you any trouble. Okay,
You
after the sewers
must
and
give the
what?
amulet
Then I
to
get to
Joffrey.
Joffrey in
Take no
Waynon
chances.
Priory.
Good.
Cool.
I'll stay here to guard
Yeah,
the
he's gonna
Emperor's
stay here and
body and make sure
guard
no
the
one
dead guy.
follows you.
I mean, I think you've done plenty. You can do worse than this, so you're gonna stay here and...
Leave the Emperor.
Nah, I can't loot him. He's gonna stay here and guard the dead body. Okay. I mean, I'm pretty sure you can even fuck that up, so... Okay, so this is gonna be it. Before I go into the sewers, I want to say thank you to the one person that sees this, and I'll see you in the next part.